Good morning, folks. I-5 southbound, south of San Onofre, San Clemente. Camp Pendleton's over to the left side of the aircraft. We got the Pacific Ocean over to the right side of the aircraft. So we've got a couple U.S. Navy ships out there, just offshore. And I'm gonna pull into this Vista Point, this viewpoint right here. And folks, coming up through here, all these campground areas, people are camping, RVing, surfers out there, people at the beach. I don't know what you're hearing on the news, but yeah, there's some bullshit regulations here because of that idiot Newsom in California. The California people, they don't give a fuck. They're like everybody else in the country. They don't give a fuck about these regulations and this mask requirements and social fucking distancing. They're like everybody else. I don't care what the news says. Even in California, nobody gives a fuck except for that dickhead Newsom. Big fuck you out to Newsom for your lockdowns and all your fucking bullshit. I couldn't go swim in the goddamn pool at the embassy suites or the manager's reception or sit down for my breakfast because of you and your stupid shit. Alright, so enough about that dumb motherfucker. So we're gonna pull out to this viewpoint right here and just check out the beauty of the Pacific Ocean for a few minutes, my friends. Alright, so there we go. Rolling in the 787 Dreamliner. There's a look at the Pacific Ocean. Now, I don't see many surfers out here, but coming up the well, coming down from where I was at in Santa Ana, there was one spot, there was a lot of surfers out in the water. Now, it don't look like there's any damn waves in this area, but just north of here, there was a lot of surfers. And there's a look at the I-5. Over there's Camp Pendleton. So again, I'm just north. I don't know how many miles north, but I'm north of Oceanside, California. So I just figured I'd stop off here and enjoy the Pacific Ocean for a minute. It's been a good stay out here on the West Coast. I mean, you know, Hollywood and Beverly Hills, they're not the same. What the hell is that? Are them squirrels? Oh my goodness, there's squirrels. Is that, yeah, squirrel. There's squirrels all in there. So you got these birds. I guess that's a damn squirrel. Folks, if that's not a squirrel, it looks a little different than the squirrels I'm used to, but they're all in here. Like these little ground squirrels. I don't know if you can see that dude right there. Anyhow. Hello, Mr. Bird. Good morning. How you doing? Alright, so I got sidetracked by the whatever the fuck them squirrel looking things are. I'm used to squirrels being in trees and a little bit more fuzzy. Okay, it's been a good stay. Beverly Hills, Hollywood, not the same magic. I realize everybody is down and not a whole lot going on because of this bullshit corona shit they got everybody clamped down on. But it's still, the magic's not the same for me. It's like Beverly Hills and Hollywood is like so run down and just irrelevant. You know, Vegas is still pretty nice as far as the infrastructure. It's changed a lot. But if they would clean Vegas up a little bit, and you know, once this shit lifted, I think Vegas could go back to be, you know, being a place to go. But Hollywood, there is no fucking reason to go to Hollywood unless you just want to look at homeless people and take one selfie in front of the Chinese theater over there by the Walk of Stars. Don't waste your time. There's just nothing redeeming over there. Beverly Hills, for me, nothing really redeeming over there as well. Unless you just want to walk down Rodeo Drive to say you did. For me, the really nice area is, you know, Newport Beach over there. You know, Orange County. Enjoy my stay over there. You know, a lot of trendy little restaurants. What's that, Balboa, the peninsula over there, that's pretty cool. So I enjoyed that part. But it's time for me to move forward. It's time for me to move forward and move on. And so I just thought I would check out the Pacific Ocean. And one thing that, you know, it's just kind of, I don't know, it's just, you know, I miss my old lady and the kids, my babies, and, you know, somewhere in that direction across this big Pacific Ocean past Hawaii is, you know, my ladies and my babies. Shout out to you guys. I certainly miss you. You know, folks, every time I talk to them, see them on video, you know, it just makes me miss them more and more. I guess that's why I wanted to stop right here and just look out across this ocean. And, you know, Fatima and Maria Mercedes and Forrest G, you guys are somewhere right across this water. And as soon as everything gets lined up, I'll be back over there and be back in the game, back in the saddle, so to speak. Be able to hug my old lady and my babies. Life would be good again. All right, folks, enough of the Pacific Ocean. It's time to get back into 787 Dreamliner. Head down to San Diego. Can't get across the border right now. The borders are still closed for tourists. Mexico and Canada, I think until August or something like that. They pushed it back. So I can't legally get down to Tijuana. So I'll go down to San Diego and then turn east. And we'll see where that road takes us. Folks, thanks for joining me on this journey. Thanks for being a subscriber here on my channel. Bypassing San Diego on the 805 to Chula Vista. As of Roses, and she said that 1987, yesterday, that's when Appetite for Destruction came out. So what is that right? July? What the hell is today? Today's fuck, I don't even know what the day is. So today's July 22nd. So is that correct? July 21st, 1987? Is that when Appetite for Destruction came out? Sounds about right, but I don't know. That's what the chick said on the radio. Golden Acorn Casino off to the right side of the aircraft with a bunch of windmills in here. Looking for a gas station on that exit. I'm not saying there wasn't one, but I didn't see one. Come across this desert, gas stations have been scarce. It's like this whole road trip out west, folks. You don't want to drop down below a half tank of gas. That's my advice pretty much in general in this region of the country. Cell service here is pretty good, but you know, up there in Montana, Wyoming, northern New Mexico, there's a lot of places where cell service ain't that great. And long stretches of road that there's no gas stations. So you take a road trip out west, half a tank. Once it hits half a tank, that's when you start looking for a gas station. Don't let it drop below half a tank. 4,140 feet elevation. Right over there is death. Literally, if you run off the right side of this road, you are dead. You can't tell how far of a drop that is, but that is a damn drop with no guardrail, no nothing. My goodness. I'm not even sure how DOT allows that right there. There's not even any of these little reflectors. I mean, if you fell asleep at the wheel and got your right side tires off the right side of that road, you're a dead man over there. That's death to the right side of the aircraft. My goodness. All this regulation and shit in America, and we just let something like that kind of slip us by. DOT, I think that's the Manzanita exit. It's one from the casino. You need to put some damn reflectors or something, man. That's death to the right side. My goodness. Put a fucking cone over there or something. How many people died going off the side of that damn road right there? It's got to be several. Ain't no fucking around, folks, on that one. Got the police, sheriff's office rolling strong. 72 miles out of El Centro. Boulders. Look how big some of these damn boulders are. It's huge. You know, you just take a regular rock, you hold it in your hand, and you blow that thing up like 500 times, and you got these huge ass rocks just littered among the desert. So how did they form? Where did they come from? How did they form like round like that? Beautiful, but just the biggest damn rocks you ever seen in your life. At the Jacumba Hot Springs exit. And this is a good hour
Starting
plus.
Route guidance to your
This is a good hour plus out of San Diego. If you're leaving San Diego coming 8 eastbound, make sure you stop here and get some fuel. One of the two. Shell station got the POW MIA flag flying. Welcome to Jacumba Hot Springs. Now we got fueled up. Damn, $3.79 a gallon. Getting some real cheap gas down in the south. California, folks, fuel's expensive. My goodness. Alright, so we're going towards 8 eastbound towards El Centro. Aircraft, some type of solar energy station there. Bunch of solar panels. Looks like they got a little substation. Tucson, Arizona, my friends. Keep your distance on highways and in person. Okay, whatever. Welcome to Tucson. It's been a hot day driving across that desert. Not sure exactly what's going on. Shout out to these officers here. It's heat. My goodness. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Shout out to the police right there, man. I know you guys are doing a good job sweating your balls off this heat. My goodness, folks, my heart goes out to those folks that overturned vehicle. I sure hope they're okay. Exit 203 is the Tombstone Courthouse State Historic Park. This is at Texas Canyon. It's a rest area with a little view of these rocks over here. Got a lot of huge rocks. And pull in here and take a pee. A little bitty rest area. Look at all those rocks. Looks like I got a Filipino family over here to the left. Baby, I got Filipino folks over here to my left. It's just so beautiful here at this little rest stop. Thought I'd just get out and take a quick video break. Yeah, check out these huge rocks. Yeah, so I've been driving all day, enjoying the view. Coming across the desert again, folks. It's hot. It's been a very warm day. Traffic is good except for that little crash and overturned vehicle in the median. Man, I hope they're okay. I'm not sure when I'm going to shut her down for tonight. This is actually a nice little place. Could just take a little nap right here. Wake up in the morning. Because, you know, the desert is hot as hell during the day. What a lot of people don't realize, it gets cool in the desert at night. Right now it is a nice cool breeze coming through here, but I'm not tired yet. I'm gonna take her eastbound a little bit more, and you know, whenever I get tired I shut it down, sleep in the car, rest area. It's a pretty easy routine, you know. If you drive, spend the night in the car one night, and then the next night hit a hotel or a KOA, that cuts your hotel bill in half. Or you can go 2 days and then hit a hotel. I mean, you don't have to hit a hotel at all, but you know, I'm trying to chop videos and upload stuff and do what I got to do, recharge batteries. So that kind of works out for me. But nice little rest area here in Arizona. So shout out to Arizona folks, whoever put this here. Beautiful little view. So it's time for me to get back in this 787 Dreamliner. Been chatting with wife number one the whole way, showing her the view. So I'll make me a drink. It's time to roll. All right, folks, at this little rest area overlooking Las Cruces, New Mexico. And it's just a beautiful night. Just lay the seat back. The seats in this 787, they lay all the way back. And so it's just time for me to get a little bit of sleep. And I'll just crack both these windows, get a little ventilation, and I'll show you around this rest area in the morning. Time for me to get some shut-eye. Everybody have a good night. Hey, good morning, folks. Got me a little bit of sleep here. Sun coming up. Beautiful. Watching that sunrise. Let me just give y'all a look. Closer look at my view. Waking up here. This little rest area. Check out this view. Las Cruces. Nice and cool. Cool desert morning here. It's good to get going early. Pop that sunroof open, get that cool air coming in. But once it gets heat of the day, once that sun comes up, it's gonna be warm. Has several folks here sleeping. Got everybody getting up and stirring. Let's look around. That's where we stayed tonight. Now we'll push through El Paso, keep heading east. Looking for El Paso and then looking for Dallas. On the go. Welcome to Texas. Out back in Texas. What are we? 18 miles out from El Paso. 852 miles to Beaumont. Folks, Texas. It takes 2 damn days to drive across Texas. My goodness. El Paso. So past this Barnett Harley Davidson shop on the right. I guess it's El Paso. It's the world's largest Barnett Harley Davidson. But what's funny about that is when you go to Thailand, and I've seen them in the Philippines, I've seen people wearing these shirts in Cambodia. I don't know how or what the deal is, but if you float around Thailand, you will see those shirts that say Harley Davidson, El Paso, Texas, Barnett, everywhere. You will see people wearing those t-shirts pretty regularly. So I don't know how those shirts got over there. Maybe it was like a container load of shirts that either got donated, or I have no idea. But since I've been living in Thailand, over that side of the world, I see those El Paso, Harley Davidson, Barnett, whatever it is. And here we are about 10 years later, and I finally passed the Harley Davidson shop that says Barnett, world's largest or something. But
in about 1 mile,
there are a
follow
plethora
I-10 east.
of those t-shirts floating around Thailand, and I've seen some in the Philippines too. Hell yeah, wild hogs! Yeah, rock on, brother, wild hogs! Hell yeah, brother, laid back! My goodness! That's a rare breed motorcycle club right there, my friends. Wild hogs cutting through here. Hell yeah. I love it. Another inspection station. Got to drop it down to 55. So I'd be assuming, I'd be making the assumption this is Border Patrol. Old freight train over to the left, just chugging along. I don't guess he's got to stop to be inspected. Alright, drop it down to 35. Yep, looks like Border Patrol. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 15 fucking cameras on those poles. Got to bleed some airspeed and altitude here on this 787 Dreamliner. While I come through this here inspection station, smoking a cigar like a champion. See what this dude got to say here. Alright, gentleman doing his job. I couldn't hear him because my damn ears are popping because of the mountains. I had to ask him again. He's like, when I said, what'd you say? He probably thought, yeah, I got one right here, don't speak English. I just couldn't hear him. My damn ears are popping and stopped up. I can't hear shit. Alright, so shout out to them Border Patrol guys doing a tough job down here. And folks, I don't want to start talking about immigration as a whole. You know, that's a whole different subject. You know, people get mad at the cops and everything, and I understand it, that's who you're facing. But you gotta understand, the cops don't make the fucking rules. Cops don't make the fucking laws, okay? These shitheads sitting in fucking ivory palaces, those are the ones who make the laws, and these cops out here just trying to make a living and pay their mortgage, they're the ones left to enforce it. So nothing against these gentlemen down here doing a tough fucking job, but you know, I do have some major issues with immigration law the world over. We all live on this planet we call planet Earth, and we currently only a select few people can get off the damn planet. They're on the space station. And you know, I guess you have a, if you never travel the world or you don't have family abroad, you have a limited perspective, and so you're you're pro immigration enforcement, you're pro borders, pro building a wall. But I'm here to tell you that if you marry some girl from another country, and then all of a sudden those laws prevent you from being with your wife or your children, you will have a different perspective on immigration, I promise you. I mean, you know, in my mind, there's no fucking reason why, you know, the old lady and my babies, my friends can't come along this fucking road trip with me. I'm a U.S. citizen, I fucking pay taxes. I've done my part for this country, so why the fuck can't they get on the plane? Well, there's this thing called immigration law. It's called, you don't have a U.S. passport, you don't have a fucking visa, you're not a citizen, and therefore you can't take your friends and family members to Disney World without about 2 years worth of fucking paperwork through a system that's broken. said I wasn't going to get on an immigration kick. But again, you know, you can't take your frustrations out on these local law enforcement officers, federal, border patrol. They're not the ones who make the law. It's these shitheads lying to us, walking around with fucking suits, just sipping their fucking lattes up there in DC. And then that gentleman right there, he was Hispanic himself. So he's trying to make a living, but I guarantee you, he's got at least half of his family over on the south side of the border, probably right there in Mexico. So I'm sure that he's got mixed emotions about the job, but it's just a job. He's doing a job. He's got to get paid. He's got to take care of his family. You got to understand that. So the system that we have worldwide for immigration, it's just a fucking mess. Especially here in the U.S., it's definitely broken. But folks, if I'm elected president, I'm gonna fix all that shit. I'm gonna fix all that shit. Sweeping motherfucking changes to the immigration policies, at least to the United States and any other country around the world that wants to fucking do business with us. They're gonna fucking bend their immigration policies too. That's the way it's gonna be. If I was up there in that Oval Office, that'd be one of the first things I fucking fixed. Alright, so I just realized Governor Greg Abbott of Texas, according to that sign, has a mask order. So I gotta give a big fuck you out to Greg Abbott. You motherfucker, you caved in to the fucking politics of this shit. So I gotta give you a big fuck you to you for being a pussy. Trying to make people wear fucking masks. Be your last fucking term, motherfucker. You're out of here too. See ya. Next election, you're out, bro. Alright, there's a split. Go I-20 or I-10. Going to San Antonio or Dallas? Oh hell, let's go to Dallas. The rest area should look. And they got this aircraft simulator in there. The kids can sit in the aircraft and act like they're driving it. It's got a screen. Now it's not open. And they got this playground over here. And I'm near Monahans, Texas. But that's just a very nice rest area. Restrooms are clean, big playground for the kids. What a great place to pull off the side of the road, let the kids out of the minivan, let them get some exercise. And it's something about learning about aircraft or something. There's some learning objective in there, but it's closed because of this Rona shit. But a very nice rest area here in Texas. But it's nice and toasty out here. Time to get back on the road. Train. Oh shit. There's some shit in the roadway. Oh, big old piece of metal. Hallelujah. Can I get an amen? Train down here in Texas, coming in and out of these little thunderstorms, little lightning going down. Just cooling things off, and I was able to clean off my windshield. I'd like to go 45 south down to Houston in no time. It's 20 East of Shreveport. Boomtown, Bossier City, casino and hotel. Doing wrong, start doing right. Yeah. Welcome to Mississippi. What I think. I'll just stay here and drink. Beautiful. Mississippi River, beautiful, my friends. Welcome to Mississippi. Back in Mississippi, I-20 eastbound. Mississippi. It's 3 in the morning. None of these little gas stations are open. I got a half a tank, but I should have filled up right when I got off the interstate. I just wasn't thinking. Plenty of gas stations through here. It just ain't nothing. Nope. Be open probably 5 a.m., 5 or 6. I figure half a tank of gas will keep me moving in this direction until the gas stations open up. We'll see. If not, I'll have to pull over one and just wait till they open.